Hey guys, I'm LYZABETH Lopez, registered holistic nutritionist and master trainer, and today I'm going to take you through a leg day, okay? Are you ready? We are going to start off with cable kickbacks. I think I've been doing these since I was like 12 years old. I'm not even kidding. So I'm gonna show you how to put it on, because even though this seems very simple, people have a lot of trouble and don't always do this correctly. This is literally like, even though this is my gym, this is the ankle cuff that lives in my purse. Doesn't matter if I'm going out to a nightclub, for some reason this might be in my purse. You wanna strap it around your ankle and put it through the little loop. Very important, otherwise it will come right off. And then tighten it up so you still got some room to move, and then press down on the Velcro, and then you're good. But make sure you put it through that loop. A lot of people miss that part. We wanna have that one hand here and the one hand here. The reason I have this hand up here is to not engage my core. I know that sounds weird, but I wanna isolate my glutes. This is not an ab exercise. You don't need to, I know functional movement's very popular, but the purpose of this is an isolated glute exercise, specifically to hit kind of the top area of the glute, although it works really well through the hamstring, up the glute, right to the top of the lower back, but really hitting, I like to say it like helps the shelf of the bum as well as the hamstring. So you wanna really reach forward, drive all the way back, and notice that I'm actually leaning slightly this way, because if I leaned this way, my foot would get stuck on the floor. I might do like warm-up set, probably about 15 reps, and just really feel the squeeze, and just kind of really take in that, bringing back that eccentric phase. Ta-da! Then I'm gonna take it to the other side. So just reverse everything I just did. So again, that bench is gonna come over now so that I can swing my leg this way. Here we go. So strap the ankle around, put it through the loop, tighten it up, but make sure that there's some wiggle room in there, okay? And same thing, holding here with the same hand here, abs in pulled tight, and flex as we come up. Keeping the core engaged, getting my flex throughout the movement, and getting strong, strong abs, strong bum, nice stretch. Neutral spine, so my spine stays in a natural curve throughout the whole movement. And again, I'm probably gonna do like 10 to 15 reps for my warm-up. My final set might be around 8 reps with a heavy weight. And then as I finish, I might even drop the weight and do a few more reps at the end just to kind of like burn it out to failure. Next thing we're gonna do is a lateral kick. I'm gonna hold on to my bar. Knees are soft, which means slightly bent. Core always engaged before we start. And I'm gonna drive away. Now when I do this, I'm very specific about how I do it. I lean my body a little bit this way purposely because I don't wanna use my obliques. Okay, my abs are a secondary muscle, but my goal is hitting right here. So what I'm gonna do is think about it. I'm thinking about using the muscle that I want to work. If you don't think about it and you start thinking about your day or just really getting into your music and forgetting about the muscle, you might start using the wrong muscle. It happens. So I'm thinking, I'm touching, it's my bum, I can touch it if I want to, it's your bum. You can touch your bum if you want to feel the muscle, feel the engagement, feel the core is pulled in tight. And I wanna think, don't use this section, use here to lift. Okay, so I'd bring it in, switch around to the other leg, which means I'd be turning and facing the other direction. Same thing, knees start off soft, core engaged, shoulders back. Think into the area you wanna work first. I'm trying to think into my abductors. I'm gonna pull away, feel that flex before I start, and begin. Now, the smallest little change in angle can change where you work, which is really why you wanna think of, I wanna work there. If I turn my toe open, does it change it? If I turn my heel open, does it change it? If I come back here a little bit and go a little bit more that way, does it change it? If I do this, Does it change it? Which it does a lot, different exercise. But right now I wanna work right here, okay? Working out can build a little bit of mass in, I was gonna say something that rhymes with it, it's so cheesy, in the side of your bum, in your gluteus medius. Not a huge amount, but some for sure. But what you wanna do is a combination of exercises for here and here, your glutes, and then cinching exercise for your waist, and then you can have that illusion of that hourglass. And really, guys, a lot of it is about illusions because there's only so much you can do in the gym. It's a lot, but you've gotta kind of work with all the areas. You can't just say, I wanna build the bum, and not do anything about this through your Pilates cinching. So it's a team. We're going to do a little combo, two of my favorites that I actually really like these. I hated them a long time ago and now they're like close to my heart. And they are Bulgarian split squats and back leg elevated deadlifts. Are you ready? Here we go. We're gonna start off with the Bulgarian split squat, which is this here. You need a bit of balance. If you're new to this, zero weight. I'm gonna get my shoulders back, chest up, abs in, and I'm gonna bring my knee all the way down as low as flexibility will allow and come up. My goal is to get a little pause and bring it up. Pause, bring it up. The reason I like the pause is it puts the weight into the hamstrings and the glutes. It just kind of gives it that little, oh, and then you have to drive up with the hamstrings. It's awesome, and I hate it all at the same time. Now, I do anything from zero weight to like a 40 or a 50 on my back. I find these hard, not gonna lie. So we're just gonna pop our foot in just a little bit, and we're gonna go into the back leg elevated deadlift. Now what we wanna do is we wanna get that stretch and pull it in. Stretch and pull it in. Very important that your core is engaged, and also important that your foot is further forward than your hips. So what do I mean by that? I'm gonna put these down for a second. My hips line up about right there. I want my foot further forward than that, okay? If it's here and I lean forward, the weight of the dumbbells is gonna go into my back. I don't want that. I bring it forward a little bit. Instead, it goes into my hamstrings and my glutes, which is great. Okay, let's switch legs. Now, some of you, if you're struggling with balance, set your bench up beside a wall and touch the wall. Don't use it to help you. Just touch it so you don't fall. Get that little pause squat. Pause. Bring it up. Pause. Bring it up. So again, anywhere from like 8 to 20 of these. And then you're gonna pop it in, just a touch, and begin your deadlift. Core engaged, chest up. Feel that stretch. Feel the stretch. Oops. Pop it up. My usual weight for this is 40 pounds per hand. I'm using the 20s right now because I'm going superset between the Bulgarian split squat and the back leg elevated deadlift. If I do that, I will go lighter. So that's those two exercises. Let's go on to the next one. Booty bands are back. Now I have two of them, okay? So we're gonna put one of them at the knees, and I don't have two of the same intensities right now, just because that's what happens sometimes. I carry them around in my purse, and in my purse, these are the two that are there. So I'm gonna put the one with the more intense intensity at the knees, okay? If you have two of the same intensity, which is ideal, then obviously it would be the same. First, I wanna start off, core is always engaged. I like to do that before every exercise. Shoulders are back, get into a little bit of a mini squat, so glutes back, abs in. I'm gonna step out really wide. I'm trying to track my knee to that second toe. Even though I'm always in a squatted position when I do this, I want the deeper part of the squat as I lower, okay, and as I go across. If you don't have your own booty bands, then we have the link below where you can get some. And we do have the different intensities. But again, I like two of the same. It just so happened that I have two different ones because I do carry them in my purse. No matter where I'm going, there'll be booty bands. Think like the boxer weave. Go 8 and 7. Starting to feel the sides of my glutes. 5, 4. This with that lateral cable is really awesome. And 2, let's go one more. Ta-da! That's all there is to that. an easy one that you can do at home as well. When you take them off, do it with care. Mine last really long because I never let them roll up. And if they ever should roll up, I put them flat again. That's an important thing because you want them to last. Like mine never break. And it's just, I think it's partly just that little mini bit of aftercare. If they do, I've heard baby powder or something can help. I don't know, I haven't tried it. Maybe look it up. Not sure. So the next exercise is called a Superman, but we're adding an extra little twist to it where we're gonna do a little bit of an upper back contraction as well as your lower back contraction. So to do this, we're gonna lower down to the ground. We need no equipment for this at all, which is excellent. Okay, we're going to lengthen the arms forward. So reach forward, lengthen the legs as long, so you wanna be as long as you can, not as high as you can, as long as you can. Pull the core in, shoulders are back, spine in neutral. Now drive your elbows back to contract and reach and extend forward. Exhale and extend. So flex and relax. Remember, it's not about how high you can go. It's about lengthening, keeping that hover position, keeping your core strong, and you want to turn off your glutes and let your lower and upper back work. Lengthening the legs, lengthening the arms. And you would exhale, and you would inhale here. Think about driving those elbows back to contract the back. Woo, and then lengthen. And 3, lengthening the legs, keeping them at a hover, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. So that was the Superman. Again, remember, try not to engage the glutes in this one. I know, so weird considering the rest of the day, but that one was specifically for your low back because if your low back is not strong, you're gonna have trouble doing your glute exercises. So really important to get that in. That was the second circuit. Again, we would do 3 to 4 sets of that entire circuit. Each set that we do, weights go up a little bit, reps go down a little bit. So the first set was our warm-up. Last set we want to have is our strength set, and then if you want, you can do a drop set at the very end. Whew. So you want to do 3 to 4 total sets of that little circuit that we just did, which let's recap that. It was glute kickbacks, then the side laterals with the cable, then we did the Bulgarian split squat, the back leg elevated deadlift, we did the booty band side step, and the Superman with the upper back contraction. You want to do that 3 to 4 times through, going slowly up in weight each set, and then your whole workout is done. You can finish with a little bit of stretch. And that is a look at a kind of a typical leg day for me. They usually last anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes, just depending on the time I have and how intense I want to go. But I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please subscribe. We put out videos every single week. You can also comment below, let me know what you thought, let me know what other videos you'd like to see, and I will see you next week.